Welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts.
Hey, he's Keith.
He's Dustin.
Yeah,
We do stuff and things.
yeah. I'm the bourbon guy. That's my thing.
And we have a bribe.
Another bribe. Bourbon bribe. We like bourbon bribes. What are bourbon bribes for the folks that don't know?
So bourbon bribes are, we have a list of like 4,000 requests you guys have made. Bourbon bribes propel songs to the front of that list.
Yep. That's what this
What do
is.
we got there? Backbeat?
Backbeat bourbon. It's from Seattle.
Seattle's not exactly a town known for
Bourbon.
bourbon.
Not that I'm aware of, anyway.
Okay.
This is Three Howls is the distillery, apparently. They have a dog, which is kind of cool.
Woof.
Yeah, I like dogs.
It's a shepherd, too. I have a special affinity for shepherds.
You sure it's not a terrier?
That's a shepherd, dude.
What kind of shepherd do you think
That
it
is a German shepherd.
No, it's not. It's a terrier.
That is a German shepherd.
What's your eyeballs? That's a terrier.
It's a German shepherd.
False. You're
Anyway.
going to go back and watch the video, and you're going to see.
Yeah, anyway.
You got it open.
What's that proof of?
What do you want? Are you doing my job?
I just want to know.
All right, well. It's, oh, that's cool. 92 proof.
All right. So, oh, nice pop. So, I am super excited about the request that came with this bride.
What came?
So, this is Molly Tuttle and Billy
That might
Strings.
even be a pit bull.
This is Molly Tuttle and Billy Strings sitting on top of the world.
I've never heard of it.
Well, I don't think I've heard this song. What?
We'll get into it.
However, where, do I get both glasses?
We'll see.
So the Billy Strings is one of the best acoustic guitar players in the world.
I've never heard of him.
Also, Molly Tuttle is one of the best acoustic guitar players in the world.
I've heard of her. What is? Was she?
You've
in-
heard of her because I went to her show.
Oh, it was here.
Yep.
Okay.
And let me tell you, it did not disappoint. She is a goddess when it comes to guitar. So I, as a guitar weenie, I am just absolutely
Guitar what?
weenie, nerd, geek.
Okay. I've never. Okay.
I am absolutely, like, I cannot wait to see this. So I'm going to push play.
Well, it was in the spring on sunny day.
That's Tuttle.
That's Billy Springs.
Oh yeah.
Well, my good girl left me, she went away. Now she's gone, I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world.
Just how fast he can do that and crisply.
Effortless.
time of the world.
They have a similar style with how they strum. They're different, but similar.
Difference in right hand action.
Yeah. Like she's got this way that she's rocking her.
She does what's called efficiency picking.
Okay. Is that like
Dude, check out that fiddle player ain't no joke.
no?
That's just a ladies, nothing does. Show me a woman that a man can trust. Now she's gone, I don't worry. I'm sitting on top of the world. Well, she's gone, I don't worry. I'm sitting on top of the world.
Billy Strings, everybody!
So I noticed something about the way they were
So
playing
glad
those.
we got that request.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Damn. Where the hell has this been? Y'all? This was a bribe.
Why have there not been 500 requests for this?
No shit.
And a bunch of other Billy Strings and Molly Tuttle.
Jesus Christ. Seriously. Thank you for the bribe.
Yeah, well
'Cause
done.
we liked the song a lot. A lot. Did you? So something I noticed that I've never really, I get maybe I just don't pay attention as much, but I noticed it with these two. The way where they're strumming the guitar seems different than most people. Like they strum really close to that. I don't know what you call it, like the stop.
The bridge. It's so
The bridge, yeah.
Yeah. So they actually have. We're going to get nerdy now.
Your favorite.
They actually have very different right hand techniques.
Mm-hmm.
So Billy tends to be a lot more freehand,
Okay.
but so his hand is kind of flying
And
free,
But he also kind
And
of like
it's-
flips it.
and it's looser.
Yeah. Yeah.
But his precision on what string he hits and when he hits it is unbelievable.
Right.
So Molly's picking technique, I've actually watched a video where she's being interviewed and some guitar nerd like me is like, dude, break down what you do with your right hand because we don't understand it. So what she is effectively doing is this super accurate, what they call efficiency picking. So if the next string she needs to hit is an up, she's going to throw an upstroke. If the next string that she needs to hit is below where her hand is now, it's a downstroke. But let's say she hits that upstroke and the next note she needs to hit is above, she goes another upstroke. So it gives this weird look
Right.
to what the
she's doing.
right hand is doing because it's not. So Billy's more up and down, up and down,
not
up and
as
down, up and
rhythmic.
down, up and down,
Right.
right?
It's more like erratic.
So for her, it may be three ups and a down, and then when she does, because she does, it is an extraordinarily tough technique to hop strings. So if you've got three strings together and a guitar player's coming up on this one, to hop over a string between them and hit the next one takes precision.
Levels of magnitude of difficulty.
It's a tough skill to learn, and the rock guys, probably the best known for that would be Alex Lifeson from Rush, who is a consummate string hopper. But oh my God, what a tune!
But what about the bridge where they were strumming? Because normally I see people they strum closer to the hole.
So what you'll see is people who just play a chord,
Yeah.
their hand does not need to be accurate.
Okay.
So they don't need they just got, they're hitting all strings, all 6 strings at once,
Okay.
right? Up or down. When you are playing with that level of speed and accuracy, what you have to do is anchor this part of your hand and often the pinky, the full pinky,
Against
against the body or the bridge of the guitar somewhere, so that you have a super accurate reference on where that string you've got to hit is.
That makes sense.
So, and they both do that.
Yeah.
They,
Yeah.
they both anchor.
Yeah.
And I've watched like some of the metal guys, they all do it because metal tends to be very precision guitar work. But some of them will just kind of let that pinky lay, just the edge of the pinky, but they've got to have some reference.
Gotcha.
I mean, I used to play my buddy Jay's old Kramer Focus, and it really didn't have a good place to put your pinky. So I would literally lay it against the volume knob. And that was my reference.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right, so we've nerded out about the song.
Is this one of those like 100-year-old songs that they just did another arrangement of?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think I've heard this song played by other people.
It was great.
Yeah.
What do you think of this bourbon? I think it's bourbon. No, it's a whiskey. It's a 75% corn mash, 21% rye, and a 4% barley. So why don't they call it a bourbon?
Where's it made?
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't have anything to do with it.
Well, it's in America, so that
Yeah.
matters. Seattle, Washington.
Maybe not a new
Charred oak barrel.
charred oak barrel.
That's what I'm thinking. Because it's definitely, it's not called a bourbon. Oh, it is. Backbeat bourbon. Hold on.
It's in giant font right on the.
It's a bourbon. Y'all, it's a bourbon, just so you know. So the reason I tried to give you my glass, well, I'll tell you that in a minute. What do you think?
All right, so I'll just go ahead and do a flavor breakdown for you.
Okay.
So up front, I get that corn sweetness. I get a touch of cinnamon, and there's a little bit of like orange peel in there. There's a little citrus up front. As it rolls over to the mid palate, it just kind of goes oak and cinnamon and stays that way all through the whole finish.
Absolutely. I can't argue. That's perfect. It's a kind of a little bit of a, that mid palate's pretty strong. It's a cinnamon bomb almost because of that.
Yeah, and it definitely loses whatever citrus it has in the initial, just disappears.
Yeah,
and,
the cinnamon and the oak kill it.
yeah.
It's like boom.
Also, on the finish, the rye pepper is very present.
I mean, it's 21% rye. So it makes sense.
Yeah, it's there.
I see what you're, it's almost like a,
Like the longer you sit,
it's like a
the
rye
more
roll.
that
almost.
rye kind of creeps in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
rye pepper. I don't consider this smooth. What'd you say it was proofed at?
92.
It actually, to me, tastes like about 103 proof. A little over 100.
It's got a little burn. It's not terrible though. It's not a bad burn. I wouldn't call it 100 proof.
I think it's
proof.
probably the rye
I'd-
fooling me.
Probably. To me, it's proof. It tastes as proof.
Yeah. All right.
It's not really smooth.
So what? I feel like you're about to shit on this for some reason.
No, I'm not. But something does surprise. So I'm actually surprised I like it as much as I do
Why?
because it's aged a minimum of 6 months.
You know, funny that you say that. The color is consistent with that.
The
It's a
color
little
is,
darker.
but the flavor's not.
That's weird.
Right? Because you would expect for that young of a bourbon.
You think they're aging in half-size barrels?
I guess that's entirely possible.
There's no way you could have convinced me tasting this that it was aged for 6 months.
Right, which is why I tried to give you my glass because I was like, this is
going to be
swill.
moonshine.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not. It's actually really good.
What's this stuff cost?
What would you pay for it?
This is really good.
$17.99 and not a penny more.
This is really good, and I tend to like rye, and I tend to like cinnamon flavoring in my bourbon.
Right.
Not infused, just natural cinnamon.
Oh yeah, you don't want some Fireball?
Fuck no. So I'm gonna go a little higher than
You know, Fireball's a
I
whiskey.
might.
They could send us Fireball.
Please don't.
Please don't.
I'd probably pay $40 for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what would you pay?
$17.99.
What would you pay?
I'd say this is $40 is pretty accurate.
What's it actually cost?
$29.99.
It's a buy.
Yep. I was gonna say between $30 and $40, but that's only because I knew the price. But
This hits me where I live. It's a rye, and it's got those cinnamons, and that's everything I enjoy in a bourbon.
and it's only 92 proof, so you're not gonna get in too much trouble. Maybe, unless you kept drinking it.
Which I am, because it's damn good.
If you see Backbone, this is
Backbeat.
Backbeat. Yeah, not Backbone. That's different. This is a Bourbon Country Reacts recommendation.
Agreed.
Yeah, we like this one. So, yeah. Sweet ass tune.
Oh my God.
Tasty ass bourbon. By the way, this is not a family channel. We are rated mature. Damn it. What?
I don't think they get ratings.
But if we were.
We'd be PG. You can drop an F-bomb in a PG movie.
Can you?
Yeah.
No, you can't. It's got to be at least PG-13.
Oh, maybe. All right, we're PG-13.
Damn it. All right, anyway.
There's no sex and limited violence.
Ooh. Anyway, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, help us out. If you do enjoy it and you haven't already subscribed, our subscribers are actually the best on YouTube. Y'all,
Totally.
dude, you know what I've seen recently in
What's
the
that?
comments? Just not so. You know, you get what you get with us. It's getting harder and harder to keep up with y'all.
Getting a lot of comments.
But we're doing our best. Pinky swear. But it's getting harder. But what I think is really cool is we'll just see these threads of comments where like somebody said something and like 7 other people jump in on it.
That's been kind of a new phenomenon.
Yeah, it's neat.
Where I'm scrolling through our comments, I'm trying to bang out responses. And I'll see so-and-so commented, see
7, 8, 10 replies.
Yeah.
15
So
replies.
it's like whole conversations going on between you guys.
It's kind of neat.
Then when we drop into it, it's kind of like, yeah, we're... Hi. Y'all said everything we would think about saying, so...
I got your request. Thanks.
All right, till next time, guys.
See y'all.